Jim Rohn, the famous author and speaker, once said, if you don't plan for yourself, you're going to have to fall into somebody else's plan. And guess what they've planned for you? Not much. Welcome to Money Monk presented by Muthoot Finance. I am Babu Krishnamurthy, your financial Sherpa, and today we're going to talk a lot about financial planning, which is an integral part of financial wellness. Let me tell you a story. The story dates back maybe 100 years ago, and picture Rajasthan 100 years ago. There's this youth in Rajasthan who gets a call from his cousin inviting him for a wedding in Mumbai. So he travels all the way by train to Mumbai, and on arriving at Mumbai, his cousin says, go have a bath, let's go to the wedding. He steps into the bathroom, and for the first time in his life, he is seeing running water. He opens the tap and he's amazed that there's water flowing from the tap. He asks his cousin says, very common in Mumbai to get running water. And then they attend the marriage, and while he's leaving, he wants to take the magic with him to Rajasthan. So he goes to the hardware store, buys a tap, and goes back to his village. Back in his village, he calls all the villagers one morning after he has fitted the tap in the wall and tells them that today you're going to see magic. And the sarpanch of the village is invited to kind of open the tap. And you know what happens, right? No water comes. So this gentleman is very upset. He then calls his cousin in Mumbai and says, hey, you know what? All the same tap in Mumbai gave a lot of water, but in Rajasthan, it doesn't give water. His cousin laughs and tells him, Baba, what you saw water in Mumbai is the final step of a long journey that the water takes. Water is a couple of miles outside of Mumbai in lakes. From there, it is pumped by huge pipes into a central place where it is cleaned, and then to each locality there are pipes that carry the water. From the locality, the water is pumped to every apartment, and from the overhead tank of every apartment it reaches every single flat. So that's how the water is distributed. There's a long process before you can open your tap and the water flows down. My friend, if you want tap in Rajasthan to flow with water, you must follow all the processes that Mumbai has followed in terms of getting water. Now, what are the learnings from this story, friends? That is that what we see as the outcome, what we see as the final result, we see somebody buying a large flat, we see somebody buying a big car. We're all amazed. How is he able to do? Why can't I do, right? It's always remember, it's that water from the tap that you're seeing. There's a lot of process that needs to be done before the water flows. Do you want to know how to get to your goals, that big house you want to buy, the big car that you want to own, all of it? This is the way. If you want to have a successful financial plan, it's very simple. All you need to do is think. And think on three aspects, friends. First aspect is, what is your dream or a goal that you want to achieve? For example, you may want to buy an apartment, you may want to buy a car, you may want a happy retired life. What is the goal that you want? And you may have multiple goals also. But what is your goal? That's the first one. Second, since we're talking financial plan, it must have a number to it. What is the amount or the number that you want to achieve? If it's a car that you want to buy, does it cost you 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs? What's that amount? There must be a number to it. Third, what is the time when you want to make this a reality? Is it 5 years? Is it 10 years? Is it next year? These three components are just enough for you to start the process of financial planning, my friends. Let me explain further. Financial planning can even be as simple as thinking about these three aspects. But if you want to do it more consciously, I would recommend you to take a piece of paper and a pen. You can do it on the system, you can do it on a computer, you can do it a variety of different ways. I'd say let's start with a simple pen and paper and look at these 6 aspects that I'm going to tell you. Start with noting down what your current financial status is. What is your assets? What are your liabilities? What is your cash flow? These are the simple things. If I'm earning a salary, what is that salary that I get? What are my expenses? So understanding your current status is a very, very important starting point of a good financial plan. Next, like we discussed, we need to know what is the goal you're going to chase, the amount of money that you will need at what point in time. That's the second important part of the financial plan. Third is, all of us are very different friends. No two of us are same. So each of us have different risk profiles. Somebody wants a safe investment like a bank deposit. Somebody wants to take a higher risk. Understand what your risk appetite and stay true to that. Very, very important to stay true to your risk appetite. Right? Fourth, based on these three things, you will naturally arrive at a set of investment ideas that you will need to pursue. Out of that, pick the one that appeals most to your heart. Right? And then the fifth one is implement it. No amount of talking and ideation will help unless you implement it and move forward, my friend. And last, sixth is, no goal which is 5 or 10 years can be achieved if you don't revisit it and how the plan is working for you. So have a plan to revisit that goal, review that goal, performance of how your investments are doing vis-a-vis the goal. I'm sure all your goals will be achieved. Financial planning can be as simple as this. And to help you plan better, there's another simple tool which is fast, convenient, transparent, and at your home. It's nothing but Muthoot Finance Loan at Home. Listen in to understand how this simple plan can help you live a better life.
Hi, my name is Sarish. I am the zonal head for Muthoot Finance, Tamil Nadu North Zone. I'm here to explain the features of our new product, Loan at Home. So this is India's first unique product for servicing customer at customer's doorstep. Loan at Home is our unique product from Muthoot Finance, which we have recently launched. In fact, the other companies, the banks have also started, doing the same thing after, we've launched this product. We are actually breaking away from our traditional, way of customer service, wherein normally the customer needs to come to a branch to, fulfill the financial expectation. But here we are going to the customer's doorstep to get this, financial assistance. The USP of this product, it's completely digitalized, absolutely paperless. Right now, if you look at the current situation, customers especially need everything online, right? At the press of a button. We are here to service financial customer needs. So, if in case there is a demand from a customer, we are there at customer's doorstep. Over the past so many years, we've been leading in the business of finance. And the other transaction where we've been leading is your trust.
I hope this was useful to you. Share us your feedback and your thoughts. This is Money Monk presented by Muthoot Finance, and I am Babu Krishnamurthy, your Financial Sherpa. Look forward to connecting with you again soon.